welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a living room tour. I use it as a studio, as my library, as my little meditation yoga area. Yeah, it's just a mixture of everything. I've done a library tour before, I believe, like a year ago. But yeah, this is my first time ever doing a living room tour. I just mainly focus on vlogs, reading, art, and I show my Cocker Spaniel a lot. So that's what I do. So if you're new here, my name is Clarissa. And yeah, I'm just going to show you different parts of my living room and how I decorated it. I'm going to go ahead and start on this side of the room and then work my way towards the left, ending on my library and my couch area. Okay, so here are one of my bookshelves. This one I just use for mainly my decorations. And at the bottom one, I have books that I'm unhauling. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at the top. So this is my top shelf. I didn't know what to do with it, so it's kind of bare, but I just added a few little decorations. Those candles are from my fall decorations. That print is from Lee Ellison, and then I added a pink crystal just to go with the whole, pink theme. So I have some pink books right there and a pink unicorn skull. Coming down to the second shelf is where I have all my crystals. Not all of them. I do have a few in Noah and I's bedroom, but yeah, here's just a few of them. I have my crystal book right there. Okay, so now we're on the third shelf. This is where I keep my oracle decks. This is a spell book. I haven't tried it or anything, but I do have it. I have this wood tray that Noah bought me for my birthday, I believe 1 or 2 years ago. Some more crystals, some jewelry, a bracelet, a crystal bracelet, just a few things. I also have selenite. This is also full with tumblestone crystals. I have my Palo Santo and a smudge stick. I have this lavender mist that Vanessa bought me. And then right here, it was my little bowl that I would use for manifesting. I haven't used it for a while, but I still keep it, and I have my bay leaves in there and cinnamon. Now we're down to the fourth shelf. This is where I keep a few of my puzzles and a Monet art book, some fake flowers, and some more books. They're kind of just a mix of a little bit of everything, but they all have that really white and pastel color and green theme, so that's why I put them all together. So here you get a closer look of my mystic can. Those are flowers, the book, and a couple more puzzles like I said. And here are a few more books that I have, both plant related. And so this one's the Houseplants 101. I love the cover, and then I'll go ahead and show you really quick. So this is what it looks like. I also got this for my birthday 2 years ago. So yeah, and then I have this other book, Flower Color Guide, and it's just a book with a bunch of flowers in them. I don't use the book. It actually comes with little cutouts, and that is what I used for my art back when I was painting a lot. So I would kind of go through an animal book that I have. I'd pick an animal, and then I'd randomly pick a flower in this jar, which I'll go ahead and show you. But yeah, and that's how I would come up with what to paint next. And then just this unicorn porcelain decorative piece. Okay, so now we're at our last shelf. I just have a plant right there. All these books are books I'm going to unhaul. That plate with the angels is actually from a tea set that my grandma gave me a few years back, a long time ago. But I ended up just keeping the plate because a few pieces broke, or they got lost in moving, or when they're in the storage. But I made sure to keep that plate because I do like how it looks, and I feel like it looks great even without the tea set pieces. And then right here to our right, I just have a few, well, more than a few, but I have some bookmarks. So all of these are from Book of the Month. And then yeah, I have more bookmarks. This one is the longest one that I've had. I had this since elementary, and I always just kept it. A few that my dad made me. Well, one's right here. I have two that I'm using actually. So yeah, and then I have also these little bookmarks that are just sprouts. These, I love how they look, and I think the idea is super cute, but I never use them because they just easily fall out. And also at the very bottom, I do have that salt lamp But the bulb ran out and I haven't changed the lamp, so I just keep it there for now as a decoration. But this is my whole shelf. Another thing I forgot to mention, I show these in my vlogs, but I have these Paganese porcelain figures all on the shelf, so when you look at them from this angle, they're all looking at you. But yeah, I think they're super cute, and I found these at an antique store. So working our way over here, this is my whole little office area and like my desk where I work. So here is my lamp. Right here I put some chakra crystals just hanging. So at this corner we have a plant, a humidifier that I don't use even though I want to more often, a new box. I haven't used it, so it's just here kind of like randomly, but let's see if I can show you the little details. Just has some like flower engravings, so yeah, that's really awesome. Here is a pet portrait that I just finished recently. Here's the one I finished before that. So I need to sign these and scan and package them today. Under here, I have another little box and just a few journals. Since I like to read, I just have a random page from a book in this frame just to give that feel. Another plant. Up here, I have some like manifesting vision board type things. They obviously don't stick to the wall too good, but this was like a few things that I have. I don't look at these, and obviously, you know, I could do a better job and I could just have them on my iPad or framed or whatever. So this is kind of like a really ghetto way. I just printed them out and taped them to my wall. But yeah, so here are just a few things that I wanted. Like I wanted a nice boho like bedroom. I wanted to read. This is back then when I wasn't reading. So I wanted to like read. I just wanted that to feel like that cozy feeling, a minimal bedroom. I wanted to change my style of clothing, go out more to like, you know, coffee shops and just spend time with myself. And go to art museums because I have not been to one, even though I love art. Right here, it was like healthy stuff, like and spiritual. Like I wanted to eat healthy, you know, a raw diet, well, plant-based, obviously. Meditate more. And over here, it's kind of like a business, you know, type of manifesting that I wanted. So I used pictures from Lee Alexson because in her lifestyle is what I aspire to have. So, you know, like she's her own boss. She works from home. She has a Patreon. She, you know, makes prints, stickers like this. And so she's a very well-known artist. So yeah, you know, I hope to be like her one day. I know this looks so freaking shallow, but it's just to kind of go with the whole theme where it's like, okay, I want to make sales. I want to make money off my art. And then again, some more like business and like shipping. And then obviously, you know, like Instagram, YouTube. So those are just a few things. Over here on this wall, it's pretty bare. I need more frames. So I have this big one. Obviously, there's no print in it yet, but I just framed it up so it's already ready. So I can put these up. I know that they're crooked. I don't care. So up here is a piece that my brother drew. I love my brother so much, and when I saw this, like, I just really loved it. So I asked him if I could keep it. This print I bought from a little store, and then a taxidermy butterfly, which I want more of. So yeah, definitely need more prints and frames, which I want to buy soon, just haven't. Also up here, I have a little like crystal, no, not crystal, like a shell chandelier. Oh, I forgot to mention, so down here, I just have my Canon printer. This is what I use for when I use my Cricut or make stickers, prints, anything like that. Here is my Cricut. I have the Cricut Explorer Air 2. I need to use this more often as well. I've just been so busy reading that I've kind of lost my touch being creative and doing art projects like that. So here are a few more books that I have. These are for decoration, but they're also actual books that I do plan to read. And I just found these at the thrift store a long time ago without their dust jackets. And yeah, so I keep them together because of their look. White pumpkin that I kept from, again, my fall decoration. A little gold Buddha statue. Yeah, and I keep that with my books since they also have gold. So come over here, there's just a few stuff. So I just keep random little knickknacks in here. So just an ugly, you know, a gross looking eraser, a little plastic sharpener, washi tape, and little notes, note papers in case I need to use anything. These are the things that I use the most. So yeah, I have a couple highlighters, colored pencils, paintbrushes, micron pen that I use to sign my paintings, and then this is for my art class. Other than that, I don't use this at all, but yeah, I have that. I've got this porcelain cup from a little shop kind of near the beach, and then just a I forget what you call it, but I have that. Yeah, so it's pretty bare at that corner. I actually used to have my pothos plant over there, but I just like how it hangs on this side, and also because I have a little pothos like right there, so kind of a little bit too much. So in this area I have my record player and vinyls. In these drawers I have my art stuff for everything that I use, so like shipping, sketchbooks. I'm not gonna do a whole tour of that because, you know, if you want I could do a more deeper tour, but here are my sketchbooks and my paper, shipping stuff, more just like random crap that I need, sticker paper, print paper, a new sketchbook that I have, but it doesn't fit in my sketchbook drawer, so I keep it up there. More random stuff, so like ink, stuff for bookmarks that I've been wanting to make, envelopes, yeah. And then this is also for shipping, but mainly like stickers. This is for art class, but I just kept them here because, you know, I don't want to lose them. This I use for like shipping and stuff like that. Prints from Lee Alexson. I just kept them here because I want to buy a frame soon, so I just left them there. I have a lot of other like prints in here. All these little envelopes are for stickers that I shipped out. Here I keep some more stuff, string for shipping, just random little things. But yeah, all those drawers are for my art business and stuff like that. Over here is another dog porcelain figure. I have a cup with a pothos trimmings, some vinyls. Here's my vinyl player, a candle that literally just went out last night and I haven't moved it, and a photo of Noah and I. The vinyls that we have are Kings of Leon, Arctic Monkeys, and Grease. This is the first one I ever bought, and then these two Noah and I got kind of recently, I think last year. Okay, so now coming down here, I just have a lot of like paper. It's mainly old drawings, stuff that I did in art class before, just stuff that I wanted to keep. Here's my portfolio with most of my paintings that I've ever done, mainly watercolor paintings. Down here are markers that I don't use at all, but I keep just in case. So right here is my little cart for a lot of art stuff. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. Cosmo's playing with his toys, so he's kind of loud. But yeah, so on this top one I have, again, more fall decorations. I have some books. This is kind of like not a TBR. I don't follow TBRs at all, but I'm making a video currently where I'm reading two books that have the similar or same premise. So yeah, I just finished a book on the left, and on the right I'm currently reading. Down here I have more art stuff. This is a jar that I was telling you about where I have like the flowers in here, like the cutouts, so you kind of tell. But yeah, so I just like, you know, shake them up, pick a random flower, paints. This pouch that I use the most, have some color pencils in here that I always use, more paints. Again, not going to get into too much detail, but you know, if you want, go ahead and leave a comment and I will give a more thorough like tour of like the actual art stuff. So yeah, tape, scissors, just a bunch of art stuff, some plants, but I don't want to show you too much because they are not, well, at least one of them is not in great condition. Okay, so this is my red bookshelf, or at least most of it. So also this plant right here, Noah and I just got it yesterday, also along with this plant hanger. So we didn't know how long it was going to be, so it's kind of like right in front of my bookshelf, kind of like blocking, you know, not that that's a problem, like I've read these books, but yeah, I don't know if it looks funky because it's so low. I don't know, But also, since we just got it yesterday, we haven't gotten a pot for it. So it's still in that little plastic pot that it comes with. So yeah, I have a pothos up there. These are my book of the month books that I have read. Obviously I've read a lot more. I just sold them or got rid of them. These are the only ones that I want to keep, and I think 4 of these are my favorite. Obviously Hidden Pictures is not a book of the month book, but I keep it here just because my favorites over here, and Hidden Pictures is one of my favorites. Over here is my Labyrinth shelf. I love Labyrinth, it's my favorite movie. So I have a lot of Labyrinth over here. So I'm using one hand, so this is kind of hard because I'm using my other hand to hold this mic the whole time I'm recording. Obviously right now I'm not, because I'm going to try to show you something. But so yeah, I have, let me see, I have a Labyrinth comic right there, another version of it, but the graphic novel, well, like, you know, hardcover. And then I have more comics and another graphic novel. So, and I have like 3 back here. So those are just a few that I have. But I just keep them covered because this is kind of like I said, a Labyrinth shelf, but also a shelf with all my comics and graphic novels. Okay, so now coming down here is a bookshelf where it's half and half. So the books over here I actually have read, and the books over here I actually haven't read, but I kept them over here because it's kind of a mix. So most of them are hardcover. The ones that aren't are like they're paperback, but I keep them over here because, let's see, this one is like a true crime nonfiction book, and so are these. Like, these are all memoirs. So I just kind of keep them together because this is, well, these are poem books and these are also nonfiction. So I just kind of keep those together. Down here are more of my puzzles. I actually did these puzzles and they are taped together. And yeah, I have them somewhere. So the pieces aren't in here, but I keep the boxes because they look so good. Back here, I have just a mix of things. So right here, I have like where I keep my electronics, because all in this section, this bottom section, are all like the stuff I use for recording. So yeah, stuff right here. I have a couple Sailor Moon stuff that my brother got me. There's a game back there. So yeah, I have some Sailor Moon stuff, and then more like decoration stuff. But again, like I said, printing paper, my yoga book that I have. Again, I keep all my electronics over here. So this isn't really a decorative shelf. It's mainly just full of crap. My yoga mat that I use, a painting that I did in high school, but I just keep it, you know, just over here, mainly to cover all this stuff. So down here are some more books that I have. Over there are Noah's books. There's my DSLR camera that I never use because, I don't know, the lens are bad or something. My scanner. So this is the stuff that I use for recording and work and such. Okay, sorry, the audio is probably going to be really bad. I'm not going to use my mic right now because I don't have any outlets from where I'm going to be standing for now. So like when I was recording over here, I had an outlet, so I was using the mic there. When I was recording over here, an outlet. So yeah, but right now I'm in the middle of my living room. So up here I have a few things. A Kiki delivery service mirror, a little lucky cat, another plant. Again, we also got this yesterday, so no pot. A camera that I have, I don't use it anymore, so I just, you know, keep it as decoration. Some journals that I have and some poem books. Okay, so on this side I have a crystal candle that I never lit because, I don't know, I think it's just too nice. My tia got this for me for my birthday. This is like a little, I don't know, like porcelain ceramic thing that my parents found me. I just have a couple of sage leaves in there, but yeah, I have that. Another mystic hand, and then a couple of little like anime stuff from Studio Ghibli. So those are my top shelves. I do eventually want to get hanging plants though and hang them, like, you know, down to cover this whole area. So right here I have two posters. I have a Monet painting and again a palmistry guide poster. Here is my couch. I was just standing on it to show you guys my shelves, but yeah, here's my green couch. I don't want that blanket there or that pillow, but those things I'm just using for now. I actually want to get black pillows and have it really feel like foresty in here, but I just feel like all the blankets that I have, that one looks the best, and I just keep that pillow there because I need a pillow. So yeah, obviously I know, you know, these two greens clash, you know, and it doesn't look good, but you know, it's homey. So then if we go over here, this is actually my favorite bookshelf. So this top shelf is kind of like a shrine area, I believe it's called. So here's another book I was actually reading before, like years and years ago, but I stopped. I don't think I ever finished it, but because of the title, I thought it fit well for this area. This is just a little jar, but I pretend, you know, that it's kind of like a little ash thing. Her ashes aren't actually in here. Some crystals, you know. This is an art piece that I actually drew of her, and by her I mean her name's Daisy. She is actually my family pet that passed away a year ago. So yeah, you know, I drew her. Here are a couple Polaroid pictures I have of her. These flowers are supposed to be like this, but they fall a lot. It's supposed to look like that. So yeah, there's that top shelf. Down here are more book of the month books, and these are all that I haven't read. So here I'm just gonna go through really quick. Here's a few books that I have. This is the most recent one that I got, and I can't wait to read that one. These two books I have them looking different because they're actually borrowed. And then here's another neon pothos plant that I have. So yeah, down here are more books that are unread, and they're all hardcover. I'll just let you look at the titles for a bit. You could pause. A little jar, or not a jar, but like little like bowl that my tia got me again for my birthday, and we keep our keys in here. These two books are also borrowed. Then more books. These are paperback, again unread, so I just keep them like, you know, down here. Another series that I have borrowed, and again all these books that I have. Down here again, it's kind of like on that side where I have just like crap, kind of the same thing down here. Just like art stuff. Here's an art box, a sign that I have that I used to have put up, but not anymore. Just I'm in this little corner so I'm not trying to show you guys too much, but I have markers down there and like pens and stuff in there. So there's that bookshelf. And if you come over here, trying to cover the back because you know, I have my dog's crate and stuff like that. I know you can see it, but you know. So right here I just have a chair, and again, I don't like these like colors together. I'd prefer maybe like a green one or a black one, because I really want black and green themed in here. But this is the first chair I got that Noah got me when I first ever got my bookshelves. So yeah, I have this, and then this blanket just thrown for now. So yeah, you know, maybe later eventually I want to buy a black blanket and throw it over so you don't see the blue. But you know, since I have an orange one and I don't feel like it looks too bad with all the other colors, yeah, just have that. And I have this pillow. So if you go back, right here, sorry, I have my ring light on. So I just have a little table right here where I'll keep like my coffee, a candle, or a book that I'm reading. So coming back over here, also there's my rug, my slippers, and my tripod that I was just using. So this is the whole living room library area, and then over here is my whole work area. Looks pretty plain like compared to that side of the room, but like I said, once I get more frames and prints and more plants, I think it'll look really nice and less empty. So we finally put something on this wall, We have another one where it's just kind of like trees and plants, but yeah, I don't know where to put it, so I'm just using this for now. And then another shelf with more like spiritual related books. You know, the moon. Let's see what else. Law of attraction, energy stuff, and then I think I have more crystals in there actually. There's another crystal up there, like a crystal cube. And back here are all my tarot decks. So yeah, this is just my little like spiritual section, I guess. Down here, there's Cosmo. But yeah, I just have this crate right now, so he didn't come in here while I was recording, but I want to show you that right here in this section, I want to get eventually a stool, you know, and kind of like throw like, I don't know, and kind of throw like a little blanket and a pillow right there so it looks like really comfy, because this is like really empty in this area. You see this all this space. So yeah, that is everything. This is how it looks like, a little more cozy when the blinds are shut. Also, let me see if I turn off the light. Still can't see too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and film a clip when it's dark, because usually when it's dark, that's when I actually do my meditation and my yoga. So I'll put out my mat right here, and then I'll have like a little speaker right here, and I have like the frequencies, whatever. I have those lights on, and so yeah, that's usually what I do. And this is my whole space. It definitely needs more plants in here. At least I feel, because like now looking at it, it's like, okay, there's a few like greenery going around. So it's not too bad, but definitely want more. So this whole living room is pretty much done. I just need frames and prints, and then over here just hanging plants. Oh, and black pillows, and yeah, and then a blanket for that that couch. But yeah, that is everything. Okay, so that's everything. That's my living room where I read, I relax, I meditate, do yoga, do my art. I hope that you found some inspiration or saw anything that you like or that you would like to incorporate in your home. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to subscribe if you would like, or check out my other videos where I do sketches and you know, read a lot. So if you're a reader, go ahead and check out my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.